Finding your happy place.
By smashing brothers.
20,000 Rocket Leagues under the sea.
All that and more.
Cody, get Little Mac!
Punch out! Attaboy, Mac.
That's right.
You did good, kid.
Getting in there, champ. You know, it wasn't until the other day when we were playing Smash for Wii U that my son points out, he's like, I don't understand. It's like, what do you mean? Why is the trainer guy, like, unhealthy? And Little Mac is, like, ripped, but he's the one training him. And I was like, it's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the old fighter that just kind of is like, I got the brain. The brain is the strongest muscle, man.
He might have a health condition, too, that made him stop.
Oof. Oof.
So it's kind of like...
Maybe he got punched out by Mike Tyson, and then he wanted redemption, so he trained Little Mac.
All them years ago. Still has PTSD.
Punching Tyson's...
Sack.
Fuck. Welcome
Punching Tyson, sorry, dick.
Dick punching.
Stop that.
Stop it. Get a cup. Welcome to episode 49 of the Super Media Brothers podcast. I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And Omokami.
God damn it. We're getting off to a righteous start. We got a fuckload of things to talk about on this one.
Do we ever?
Yeah, like a bunch. Not even...
Not
like
a honey bunch, though.
No, not a honey bunch. There's a little more than we put on the poster this week, but holy shit.
I mean, but wait, there's more.
Oh, yeah. So, I want to kind of start off with the Avengers Endgame trailer. It literally dropped, like, just yesterday.
I mean, just seeing Tony in the spaceship.
Yeah, given that, like, voiceover recording into the helmet faceplate portion.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the shot of everything happening and a clean-shaven Cap. Amidst all this bullshit and chaos, he found time and a razor strong enough to shave his face.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All I do know is that I'm excited as shit, and they did the right thing by not giving too much away.
The only thing I think we both agree on is the end game being the title. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
It makes sense, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel as impactful like, Age of Ultron or Infinity War. It's Endgame.
Yeah, and, I think my very first reaction was, oh god, this trailer's awesome. Then the Endgame thing pops up, and I was just thinking, yeah, you lazy motherfuckers. They probably didn't have anything better. And they're like, oh, Endgame. It's like...
honestly, when I first saw that, I thought it was like a game. Like an actual game that they're promoting like on iOS and Android. Like, oh, and Avengers Endgame coming to your phone soon. I'm like, oh. And then I played it, I was like, wait, this is legit.
Yeah, that
what?
And... like, they could have done something like Avengers Reassemble. Or, because it's like the fucking original one. Original
Avengers Unsnapped.
Unsnapped, yeah. It sounds like fucking behind the scenes of the Avengers Unsnapped. More like Marvel just unsnapping their fucking jeans and letting their huge dick right out on the table again, because it's what they fucking do every time.
I mean, speaking of snapping, let's go to Netflix.
Yeah, no shit. We'll go there. I just have one last thing to say about the Avengers film. Like, fuck. It had better be worth it if you're calling it Endgame. That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and refer to the events in Avengers Infinity War and the Netflix Marvel shit, the snapping, because holy fuck. When Thanos wiped out half of humanity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he apparently, like, wiped out the people at Netflix in charge of keeping Marvel on there.
Yeah, because now we lost Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and now Daredevil. Now we're just waiting for JJ and Frankie.
Punisher. Yeah. Well, you already know they're going to be gone as soon as they put the third and second season of each one of those out.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody out there's like, oh, they're going to put it on the Disney Plus. No, they're not. It's for multitude of reasons. First off, being the fact that it carries mature audience rating. The themes alone wouldn't even put it on there. And the contracts are specific to Netflix. I mean, these are still going to be on Netflix for however long. Marvel still retains the rights to use those characters however they want to, but all these incarnations of these characters are not going to be fucking seen again.
Mm-mm.
Unless somehow they put it on Hulu, and everybody's like, well, how come it would be on Hulu? It's because of the Fox-Disney merger.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I really don't have much to say other than, God damn it. And we definitely got ripped off. And yes, it was Netflix that canceled it. Marvel had nothing to do with canceling the shit. It more or less had to do with disagreements between Netflix and Marvel over the creative directions of each of these shows. Like, they had to fight to get the Daredevil season, like, the number of episodes in the season. Netflix wanted to cut it down to 10 episodes.
It seems underwhelmingly short for how impactful that series is.
It's good, and the thing that sucks the most is none of these people that were involved with any of these shows had any idea about it, and they kept writing because they had more planned. So now, much like all of our favorite shows of yesteryear, we have no fucking, like, end game, so to speak, for any of it.
It's like they saw Infinity War, the main office of Netflix was like, you guys need to quit taking Thanos so seriously. No, don't snap everything in Marvel.
Snapflix.
Yeah.
Sounds like a breakfast cereal.
Speaking of, the whole Foxen thing, maybe that's a good way to get the Fantastic Four, like, legitimately on a good, note, is to do, like, a TV series to kind of, like, stretch it out a little bit more.
Just like Mr. Fantastic, stretch that shit out.
Yeah.
I could see that. I wouldn't mind a Fantastic Four series.
Because that would kind of redeem the squad, basically. To come back and be like, look, they're not as bad as these movies make them out to be. They're actually pretty good characters if you really give them the time of day.
Yeah, Fantastic Four was one of, if not the first, I think, set of characters created under the Marvel banner whenever Timely became Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So, take Marvel's first family and give them a proper showing, because I'll be honest, I think one of the only decent things about any of the ones that have come out were the effects and, like, the makeup of the Thing. It was more practical. It wasn't CG. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know. I would like to see them on TV, fleshed out.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much story to tell with them.
Yeah, because, now Hulu has Cloak and Dagger right now, so, And
what else is the Runaways, that's on as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's already a home for this stuff.
And they seem to, it sounds like they're transitioning to Hulu, so, might as well go the whole 9 yards.
True enough. But, we get we get all the Marvel stuff canceled, and then we get an announcement from that, or before, either like right before or right after that they are going to be doing a live-action Cowboy Bebop series.
Which is going to be fucking legit as fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, I read a blog about it, somebody that had some kind of early access to some of the script or whatever, was basically saying how it looked legit, like on paper, that it pulls from the manga and the anime really well.
I think my only fear is I still haven't seen Ghost in the Shell, the live action version, and everybody complained about the whole whitewashing scenario, and I don't know if that's going to bring that same reputation with this one. But Cowboy Bebop is not clearly as sci-fi-esque as Ghost in the Shell is, per se. Because I think there's a lot more of the natural human element to this series rather than just being completely like android and technological.
It's a Western, more or less, honestly.
Which they can definitely pull off a lot better than I think Ghost in the Shell, but I don't know, like, I want to know who now they're going to put in parts of the people, who they're going to place as the actors and actresses portraying them.
Yeah.
So
me too. I think the last time we heard any kind of anything about an adaptation was at one point they wanted to make a Cowboy Bebop movie with Keanu Reeves playing
Spike.
Thank you. Yeah. And then that kind of fell through.
But that's the thing. I couldn't see him playing Spike.
I couldn't. It's a toss up where I'm one of the people out there on the side of the fence that enjoy Keanu's work, but that I don't think I could 100% see playing that. But I am interested to see who they get for the series, because even you're talking about the Ghost in the Shell and the whole whitewashing stuff. Even the creators of Ghost in the Shell came out and were like, "No, this is actually really good casting calls on all fronts for this," and it was a decent movie. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm sure Netflix will do okay as far as this series, because there's a Full Metal Alchemist adaptation. I didn't hear much about the Death Note one. Like, I know it was really polarizing. Either people really liked it or they hated it.
From what I saw of the casting, they seemed to be more like Asian influenced than anything. Which, if it's done right, then it's good for them. But I don't know. I didn't get to watch neither one of them.
Yeah, I got a little bit through the Death Note one, like the first episode, and it was one of the things that I just kind of put on, and I'd fall asleep to, whatever the hell was on the TV. But like I said, I never got around to checking the rest of it out. I really want to, though.
I never got into Death Note. That was the problem, because as interesting as the concept was, like, it just seemed uninteresting to me.
It's actually really good. Like I liked the anime.
Yeah,
a lot.
The art style is really cool. Like, it was that very like gritty kind of black and white-ish almost kind of feel to it. But yeah, other than that, I just wasn't real crazy about the concept. Just it didn't feel like it would flesh out to me as much as I expected to. But apparently I'm wrong, because a lot of people are doing the same. They feel the same way about it, and then they're like, "Oh, it's actually not that bad," or "It's great."
Yeah.
So
I think Netflix also is doing a Devil May Cry series.
I heard about that too.
That I'm interested.
But is that going to be like an anime, or is that going to be a actual live action?
It's anime.
Yeah, because look how good Castlevania is.
Oh, I love Castlevania.
Shit's freaking awesome.
Right. And let's see, there was that, and because we talked about the Avengers trailer. Oh yeah. Fucking Snap. We also have the computer-generated imagery-esque version of The Lion King coming out, and the live-action Aladdin coming out, which there are trailers for both of those out.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. What a time to be alive, goddammit.
As successful as the last two films were, this is going to be... shit. Disney's already, like, just going in a good direction right now, so...
Oh, Disney's going to make all the fucking money
in
2019.
Yeah, Marvel and now, all those stuff they're releasing.
Yeah, you got 3 Marvel movies coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
You got fucking Lion King and Aladdin. I think Frozen 2 comes out next December. If I'm not mistaken. It's either 2019 or 2020 when it comes out. But fuck, dude, like, they're going to make all the fucking money next year.
And you wonder where they get all that money to make those animatronics that they're doing at the parks.
That's like that's that Mickey Mouse money, dude. It's not like the money bags from Monopoly guy on the fucking money. It's literally Mickey Mouse going, "Oh, I'm rich, bitch." like Steamboat Willie like blows the little the boat horn. "I'm rich, bitch." But dude, the first reaction I had to the Aladdin trailer was like, holy shit. I feel like I did when I saw the cartoon whenever I was a child, and just how, holy hell, this is really cool looking and it's fun. This looks so badass. Just the shot of the Cave of Wonders and the sand dune. Oh my fuck.
Now the question is, how well do you think Will Smith is going to be as a genie?
I think he's going to do just fine. Will Smith just is charismatic enough to pull it off. I would imagine if Robin Williams were still alive, they would have asked him to do it, and I'm sure he would have. But I see Will Smith doing pretty well with it, actually.
it's strange because you see how charismatic Robin was with that character. You see how charismatic he is in general outside of that character. But then you see Will Smith, like his most charismatic point in his career was when he was Fresh Prince. Because he had that just goofy, that kind of like street cred kid who had a lot of the sense of humor and just, sarcasm.
Yeah.
So that's really, I think that's where I think he's going to be pulling a lot of that humor from, is like his old days in the Fresh Prince era.
And it'll work with this. I mean, and it's not like he's not an accomplished actor. I mean, the man is turned really good performances in drama movies as well, which I think could kind of play into the portion where Genie's really, to me the Genie had this front of like, I am happy, I am this goofy fucking thing that comes out of a lamp,
but deep down he was a slave to submit to everything basically.
Yep. And I think that'll be a really good juxtaposition of that character. Like it'll be a really good like
a balance. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad. I can't remember the name of the actors that they got to play everybody else, but from what I've seen, they look like they're gonna do really well in their parts. Then it's Guy Ritchie that's directing it. Believe it or not, it's his like first family outing. He did like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and he. I want to say he did In Bruges as well, like some British movies and shit. He's really good, but I'm interested to see his turn as a family-friendly director.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to Jon Favreau, who can apparently do no fucking wrong. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I'm serious.
The guy like pees gold, basically. He comes gold.
That's where all the fucking Mickey Mouse money comes from, is Jon Favreau's dick.
Oh.
He just, churns it out one movie at a time.
I mean, he made one fantastic animal-based Disney movie. And
Jungle
now
Book.
He's going to make another fantastic animal-based Disney movie.
This is the real Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
On Disney.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Favreau Beasts and Where to Find Them. Disney. And the trailer didn't do anything other than overshot of the entire area, kind of how the original trailer to the cartoon was. And holy shit.
It was like frame for frame.
Just about. And the way the characters are done. Holy fuck. You can tell how technology just rolls forward with each year.
Mm-hmm.
And the return of James Earl Jones as Mufasa.
One true king.
You couldn't do it any other way. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If he wasn't going to be Mufasa, like I can deal with everybody else getting recast, but if he was not going to be Mufasa, just nope.
If anything, they should get Jeremy Irons to come back as Scar.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But I don't remember if they did ask him to come back or not. I feel kind of dumb now. I feel like somebody did get asked to come back, but they didn't. I do know that Tim Rice and Elton John are coming back because I think they're using 4 songs from the cartoon.
Yeah. Can you feel the love tonight?
That one, Circle of Life, Just Can't Wait to Be King, and not Bare Necessities. I'm stuck with Jungle Book because that was really good. Hakuna Matata.
Means no worries
for the rest of your days.
I just want a really good interpretation of Be Prepared.
It's not going to be in the movie.
Oh, fuck this shit.
See, everybody has that reaction, and I think it's stupid. Like, it's not even the best song in the movie. I mean, I said, like, oh, it's stupid. I mean, it's just like, we're getting a lot of them, but Be Prepared was not really even Jeremy Irons' stuff other than, like, a spoken word, a little bit.
This is the first time in the how many years we've been friends, he has literally wounded me. I'm going to get the Jeremy tire iron to your head. Because I'm tired of your shit.
Tired iron.
Yeah.
Jeremy Irons Man.
Yeah. You should have played Tony Stark.
That would have been fucking weird.
Jeremy Iron Man.
And that's all it is. It's not even Tony Stark. It's just Jeremy.
He just looks up at this card. I am Jeremy Iron Man.
Yeah, he has no last name. It is just Jeremy. I am Iron Man. And now, to accept the award for Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture, Jeremy Iron Man. That's it. But no, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I feel like that was one of the take it or leave it songs, and that's just my opinion. And I like everybody's divided as fuck over this too. There's the whole crowd that, like with you, that wants it in there, and then there's the other crowd that's like, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck either way. Just give me this movie.
Well, you don't, but
I don't give a fuck.
The rest of us like to have our cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
Disney, do Cody a favor. Pump out the extra $1 million and put this fucking song in there.
They're not going to. They don't listen to people like me. I'm too introverted and too angry for them to care.
I'll suck your dick.
No.
Not you, Disney. That mouse dick.
I don't want to suck anything.
Okay.
Sorry. Disney's need to suck my nuts.
Suck my balls.
Right now.
Disney, suck my Mickey Mouse balls. Right now.
Suck my dicky.
Dicky Mouse. Ha-ha, penis. I can't be serious for 5 seconds.
No, and that's the charm.
Yeah, I gave all my seriousness in the Stan Lee episode, goddammit.
Yeah.
I can't be serious right now. Just I can't pull you out of this one, Cody.
No. I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you committed suicide.
I cannot believe you committed suicide. God damn it.
Jim!
If you want to know what we're talking about, go listen to our last episode.
The episode that got us blocked by Neil Breen.
We're not fucking kidding either. Yeah, The Room versus Fateful Findings. Go back and listen to that if you want to hear how we got blocked by Neil Breen.
And how he could not defend himself against Tommy Wiseau, even though Tommy didn't even say shit.
That's right.
He's too chicken shit.
Yep.
He couldn't tear him apart.
Go to our Instagram page. We have proof on there.
Yeah.
Super Meaty Bros Podcast on Instagram. Do it.
Stop.
Do it. Oh, I forgot to bring up something that I thought would be cool in the Avengers Endgame.
What?
The Asgardian armor for Tony Stark. The Uru armor. The enchanted bleeding edge with Asgard magic. Please fucking do this.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I have trust in them. So far, hasn't been broken.
True.
So.
Shall we swing over to music?
Might as well.
Okay. Yeah. If any of you gamers out there play Rocket League, you know that every little bit apart from one another that Rocket League teams up with Monstercat and they put out music for the game. Rocket League Volume 5 is dropped.
Yep. And they have quite a few little gems on this one.
Gems! Gems!
Because we have Rootkit with his second song of his return with
OU. I love it. OU.
CloudNone. I forgot the name of the song.
From here.
We move on to Rogue and Badlands, which is also another good little... Rogue surprises me in such good ways. Like, he's gone from this, like, real trappy electro sound to, like, this very, like, poppy future bass sound, and it's really beautiful transition.
Word.
Then there's Grant, who he has like this very, it's like Starship mixed with Constellations kind of sound, because he's going back to his future bass roots now with this one, because the last few tracks he did was more trap, like hardcore, like with Mern kind of style. So this is actually a nice little touch.
Back to the future bass.
And then there was another one that came out. I can't remember the name of it.
Smile.
Yes.
Running.
Running's probably my favorite song on there.
I don't know, dude. I like the Hyper Potions track a lot.
See, but that's the thing. Like, I'm excited for Hyper Potions. Don't get me wrong. They're just, it's the same. Like, it's just that kind of like poppy, like,
Please, somebody out there, use that in a sample. Actually, Hyper Potions, use that in a sample of your next song. And name it that.
Just name it Chuckle.
Name it Chuckle, and then get the looped video of Ian McKellen from Lord of the Rings with a smile as Gandalf, where he's like, fucking do it.
But no, I mean it. Like, it's just Smile's song running. It's like an amped up version of To Me, because it has a lot of that real sexy like guitar solo sound to it, which I really adore. And it's more upbeat than I expected it to be. Like I said, Expedition, great song. I will jam it the hell and back. It's the same song. It's the same hyper potions that I'm so used to. And I expect a little bit different sound from them. Just a little bit.
Just a little.
But, like I said, Badlands, Running, my 2 favorite songs. By far.
Hell yeah. And then on the Uncaged side of things, we've been getting some pretty cool singles.
We got Kuuro with
What You Want to Do.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty legit.
I really like that. I mean, like I told you the other day, like Kuuro has yet to put something out I don't like.
I agree.
Those two are fucking excellent.
I even finally got my shirt from their merch table.
Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome.
I saw it.
It's the like 3D like the color distortion of the hands from the knocking like whole aura basically. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then you were telling me about the new Slumberjack and Troy Boy track.
Oh,
solid.
God, it is solid. I dropped a deuce. It was like, oh. But no, like those guys are just unique and creative. Like their first song, Daggers, was really unique. This one was just, it was like a hip hop trap kind of feel to it.
Yep. But
it was done like differently to where it's not so like stagnant, I guess.
Yep. I couldn't have said it any better. Kill Paris.
Oh yeah, with I Still Need You.
Is I Still Dream of You?
Or Still Dream of You? Yeah. That one was really good. I do agree.
I like Kill Paris too, though.
His first song was really good. Two Minds.
Yes.
I really like the art style with that one too, with the two heads being two different compositions.
Yeah. And then I think the happiest discovery I've made in a long time on Monstercat, or probably any label, Lil Hank. Can we talk about how awesome Lil Hank is?
Mm-hmm.
It is a project where it is a dog. We're not shitting you. It is a dog that is ghost produced by a ghost. But this
Little Hank's ghost.
This dog is the fucking cutest thing ever. He's got all his album art. He's just chilling. On his Instagram page is lit as fuck. He's
like Gabe the dog.
I know, dude. And I want to say it's a Pomeranian dog, but I don't want to like misbreed and be like, hey, no, I just assumed your breed, bro.
It's a white Pomeranian.
Yep. But the cool part about this, Lil Hank has 2 songs. We Stan a Good Puppo, which was on Uncaged. And then Hank's Happy Place, which was on Instinct.
Which both songs are fantastic, but man, they're so drastically different.
And that's what I like about it.
Like, I wasn't expecting We Stand a Good Doggo to be just, or Puppo, I'm sorry, whatever it's called, to be so, like, bass heavy and dark. Like, because you see the arts, like you said, the artwork is just pictures of the dog and his friends.
Yep.
Just.
The speedboat.
Yeah. You know, could be cats and dogs. I mean, it could be, little Hank dressed up in, like, thug clothes, just random stuff. But, yeah, it's so off-putting to see that, and then it's like this heavy, like, dark feeling song with We Stand, and then you hear like Hank's Happy Place. It's like completely different. It's
belongs on Instinct.
Yeah, it's like do 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 do.
I love the album art too. He's smiling like all big and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Him Happy Pupper. He's the cutest doggo ever.
And you can immediately tell that it's a Little Hank song with a little like distorted bar there. Bark!
Yes, I love that little sound bite.
Mm-hmm.
Bite. But here's the cool part, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The proceeds from each of these songs are actually going to a good cause. He's given 100% of the proceeds from these 2 songs to was it the Northern Valley animal disaster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's for a good cause.
It's for a good pause.
Yes. So it's on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music from, go buy it. And It's dirt cheap. I think the songs are 99 cents a piece. But these are going to also be part of an EP that comes out on January 17th from this same artist. So you can buy them now or buy them then. But either way, this artist actually gives 100%, at least like 50 to 100% of his proceeds to different charities. But this is the one that he's doing for these two.
Mm-hmm.
So go fucking do it. Right now.
Be a good doggo.
Be a good doggo. We'll throw you a dog biscuit. The Super Media Bros dog biscuit.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually go to Petco and just buy a bunch of those and be like, oh, if you like and subscribe, here's a dog biscuit.
Here's a dog biscuit. We're fucking whoring ourselves out to the animals, y'all.
Dude, I wonder if like people make like complimentary, like customary dog biscuits. Like we should have the Super Media Brothers logo on dog biscuits.
That would be so fucking cool.
Wonder how expensive that is.
I don't know, but that would be awesome as shit if somebody listening could inform us and help us make this happen, because that would be just the best.
Like we'll get like we support Lil Hank and like play his music in the background, but like, hey, here you go, here's a dog biscuit.
Fucking make it rain with dog biscuits. It's like dog Bitcoin. Like it's literally like their version of Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Like fucking throw it at them.
It's common currency.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll roll back into movies because we actually have some December releases. Like not next year, but this year, obviously. The first thing I want to talk about is something that people are obviously, again, yay and nay about, and that is the BumbleBee movie that's coming out.
I think I'm still nay.
I'm interested just because, and I know it's going to sound ridiculous, but just because the hologram that he puts out in the trailer with Optimus Prime sold me on it, because Optimus looks like he did in the fucking cartoons, finally, after 6 fucking films.
So maybe they're finally going in the right direction.
Well, it takes place in the 80s. So...
nice little homage.
Yeah, a little bit. Travis Knight, the person that directed Kubo and the Two Strings, is doing this movie. So that's another reason why I'm just kind of like, okay, let me see what you got.
Let's do this.
Haley Steinfeld is in this, and she's actually going to be voicing a character in the next film we're going to talk about. You have Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, and Wheeljack. Those are your Autobots. And the Decepticons for this one, Shatter, Dropkick, Blitzwing, Barricade, Shockwave, and Soundwave. Mm-hmm. And to top it all off, John Cena! No bullshit.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
John Cena!
I'm still waiting for it.
Oh, okay, hang on.
John Cena!
Okay, you need to quit fucking around, dude. You're just staring at me the entire time. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Oh my fucking god!
John Cena!
Okay, quit playing with your phone. You're just pushing buttons.
Sorry. It's John Cena.
Oh, it's John. Oh, okay.
It's John Cena!
I did not see it coming.
Yeah, plays a bad guy in this one.
No shit.
He finally turned heel for a movie. The WWE's quote-unquote #1 babyface for the last fucking decade and a half. He's finally turned heel for a movie role.
Mr. Ex-Marine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of sold on it just because I want to see... I've seen him in movies here and there, and he's actually really funny, but I kind of want to see what he does here. So, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. Mm-hmm. Tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mentioned Haley Steinfeld. is going to be voicing a character in the next film. The next film I want to talk about, also Bumblebee comes out December 21st. But next weekend, you need to give all your fucking money to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Which is a really cool animation. I will give it that much.
Yeah, I mean, Phil Lord and Chris Miller are involved with this. They've done the Lego movie. I mean, the Lego movie is fucking awesome as shit. I want to say they were involved with 22 Jump Street. I really hope I'm right on that one.
It's interesting now that like Miles Morales is the Spider-Man. He's meeting all of the like multi-universe Spider-Man. Just like I'm blown away by this. Like it's so cool though.
A lot of the early reviews are like praising the shit out of it for the animation style, the acting, the story, everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what caught my attention too. The animation style is really unique.
Yeah. It's like it's cell shading, stop motion, like Lego realism kind of feel. Like it's like a combination or culmination, basically.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to call it because, again, it looks like a comic book come to life.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way I could put it. It looks like a comic book come to life. Haley Steinfeld's voicing Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman.
Who is Spider-Gwen?
Well, I wish they had called her Spider-Gwen in this. She's a Spider-Woman in this one for some reason.
Or what does he call a Ghost Spider? Didn't they call her that?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I know Miles is Spider-Man's in this. Peter Parker's Spider-Man's in it. The Prowler. Really funny. John Mulaney is voicing Spider-Ham. So I can't wait to see that. And then our favorite crazy guy, Nicolas Cage, is being Spider-Noir.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be... He said something about delivering like a Cagney type kind of voice with this. So I can see it. It's kind of like that, 20s and 30s, 1920s, 1930s kind of Spider-Man.
It was a cold night. Middle of Manhattan.
The cold was thwipping my ass so hard.
My dame just couldn't handle the swing of things. Time to investigate.
Time to investigate. Investigate. But no, I'm happy about this, man. It's been a while since anything... I say anything Marvel related. We've had a lot of Marvel shit in the theaters. But this is, I guess, like a little bit... I think this may be one of the first times we've had a Marvel animated anything come to a theater.
In a long time.
So, yeah.
Especially on this scale, at least.
Oh, yeah, dude. I think this movie's going to do big numbers when it opens up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hyped as fuck. And you should be, too.
Fuck.
You should be, too. Everybody out there that's been begging and begging for a Miles Morales story to come to the big screen, here it is. Go throw all your fucking money at this movie.
If you want a little taste of them beforehand, go play the Spider-Man game.
Fuck yes.
Because they're releasing the DLC for the game like the last 2 months.
Yeah.
So, you want to taste of Miles Morales? Just go play a little bit of that game.
Fuck yeah. I get to redo it all over again.
Not by choice.
Not by choice. My PlayStation shat its pants and I had to get a new one. God damn it. But I'm going to fucking play it again because it's like, oh, I have to play it again. No, I definitely want to play it again. I just needed to find the courage to do so because I was almost at I think 95% complete on the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost every bit of it and I cried. I cried actual tears.
You cried like Peter did with Uncle Ben?
I did. Pizza time.
Getting that rice. Uncle Ben.
Parker, you want to know what my favorite brand of rice is? What? Uncle Ben's. Ah!
Tobey Maguire reaction.
I fucking love that shit. So, the next movie, Aquaman. This, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This is make or break for the DCEU and DC films.
Also, Jason Momoa. Just, that's enough.
And James Wan.
That's all you need to know. Because literally every fucking penny just drops on the ground when Jason Momoa's name's popped up.
The panties don't drop till he walks in.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm seriously expecting everybody in the theater just throwing their underwear at him. Just take it.
Be like whenever people see theater screenings of The Room, they throw fucking spoons at the screen anytime they see a spoon. Like, as soon as Jason Momoa comes on screen, fucking panties fly at the screen.
Bras, underwear, panties, it don't matter.
All of themselves, people throwing themselves at the screen.
You know why he's called Aquaman, right?
Make all the
Makes
ladies
him wet.
Surfing.
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson, who has been in a number of fucking roles over the years. He's collaborated with James Wan a few times before. He was most notably, as far as a comic book enthusiast go, if you haven't watched any of his other work, he was Night Owl in Watchmen. Mm-hmm. Night Owl 2 in Watchmen. But he's actually going to be playing the Ocean Master, which is Arthur's half-brother. Declaring war on the fucking surface world because he believes that humanity polluted the seas, which is not really a lie.
No.
They could have just made this movie like this movie could be like 6 minutes long in the theater. Arthur, comes up. Why do you want to kill everybody? And then fucking Ocean Master's like, just holds out like a newspaper and it's the fucking BP oil spill news. And he's just like, oh yeah, fuck these people. And it just starts like...
Credits roll.
Credits roll. That's it.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing here? You thirsty bitches. H2O, shit. No, really though. That's happening, and the character Black Manta is going to be in here, which I was thinking, fuck, I hope they don't, fuck up the on-screen version. No, he was in mask. He was in full suit with the mask and the fucking laser beam eyes and everything. I was like, fuck yes.
So they're actually doing some good right now.
Yeah, it looks good. The only complaint I had was when they dropped that final trailer, I think last month, or like right at the end of October. I was like, God, it doesn't look polished. It still looks like too bright, too fucking colorful, which I agree. It's Aquaman. He's going to be in the ocean. I would imagine they want it to be looking as good as possible.
Very whimsical, very colorful.
Yeah, but it's Aquaman. There's a little bit of a more serious tone to the character,
which
I would like to think.
It's weird with the transition because look at what we've been given so far. It's like dark and gritty for the last how many films, and now we're getting like, a splash of color should change their minds. I was like, no, it's weird. Tone it down. Well,
the thing about it is, the reason I got worried, it wasn't really necessarily because of that. It was because I think 2 weeks after that trailer dropped, James Wan tweets out, oh, we literally today have just finished post-production on this movie. And I'm like, it's fucking almost mid-November. Your release date is in a month, and you just finished post-production on this fucking movie.
Jesus Christ!
Like, you literally just finished, and we've gotten we've gotten 2 trailers to this movie, and you just now fucking finished. How much of the footage in the trailer wasn't finished is what I want to know. Mm-hmm. That's what had me worried. I mean, I'm still gonna throw money at this movie because I would like for it to be good. I want it to do good. Do well.
I think one thing I didn't really care for was his original costume was just like. It was faithful, but I think it was too faithful. Like, they could have tweaked it just a little bit to make it a little more of a modern, like, adaptation, I guess.
They talking about, like, the orange top and the greenish. I think they were making it more, like, scaly, like, actual scaly looking.
Yeah. But it's just...
I agree, though.
I mean, it was just, like I said, it was too faithful to the original costume. And it's not all bad. It's just... I don't know. I'm so used to everybody doing something different.
Yeah, I didn't mind what they showed us in Justice League. I thought his outfit in Justice League was really cool. Mm-hmm. Legit battle armor.
Right.
Now, not to say that this isn't legit battle armor. And, part of me thinks, that's a really cool shot. I bet that's the end of the fucking movie. Mm-hmm. I bet we don't see that until the end of the fucking movie.
Well, I think it's basically him reclaiming or claiming the throne as King of Atlantis.
Yeah.
That's the armor, what it represents. So I can understand that aspect. It's just like my visual aid is like, okay, I want creativity, not just a rehash of what's already been done.
Yeah. So yeah. That's all I got for Aquaman. I hope it does well. It comes out December 21st, the same weekend as BumbleBee. So that's going to be fucking fun.
So either Transformer crashes and burns or DC crashes and burns. We'll see.
Drowns.
Yeah. Under the sea.
Exactly. 20,000.
Under DC.
Under DC. Fuck. That's somewhere Marvel will never be.
No.
Sorry, everybody out there. Not really.
They're in the cosmos right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Marvel is in space right now. Like, most definitely in space with the last couple of movies.
Yeah. I don't give a shit, DC, sorry.
Yeah. You guys, you do great. You do great work. It's just, I feel like in our... And we don't hate DC, like we've said episodes ago. But we like Marvel's movies just a little bit more.
Now, granted, their animated is fantastic.
Fuck yeah. I was just saying that the other day. Go buy the shit out of all their animated stuff. It's awesome.
I will rewatch so many of those movies over and over again, but my God, I cannot stomach to watch Suicide Squad or Justice League or BVS.
Cannot believe you committed Suicide Squad.
Can't pull you out of this one, Will Smith.
Yep. But Disney can pull you out.
All that money.
There you go. There were a couple other things. Video games. I wanted to talk about a couple of video games right quick because that actually has something to do with another episode we're going to do shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate just came out. Yep. If you don't know how big of fans we are,
That's all we played.
yeah, that's probably the reason why this episode came out so late. We've literally played like since it came out. We both pre-ordered the shit. You picked it up Thursday night.
Yeah, at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, and we picked it up Friday, and it was supposed to be Aiden's birthday. I mean, not birthday, it was a Christmas gift, but I wanted to play it so fucking badly, and then also I didn't want to make him wait the whole fucking extra month to play, so we opened it and fucking we've been playing ever since.
Smashed.
Yeah, but I mean, like I was saying, if you don't know how big of fans we are, we actually, to our microphone boom arms right here, we each have a Mario and Luigi character on the stands.
Accurate representation.
Yeah. And a little fun fact, if you didn't know where the fucking title of our podcast came from, this is it.
Truth.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, we've been playing the fuck out of this. I enjoy the shit out of it. I'm happy with the updates they've done to some of the characters. The final smashes are really cool. The adventure mode is back.
Mm-hmm. It's just a large-ass map where you just explore the whole fucking thing and collect spirits of the old Nintendo characters or just any game characters that's incorporated with this series. And then you have to basically fight this entity that just takes over all the fighters and makes them into a mass army of, like, fuck you, basically.
A mass army of fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. A mass army of fuck you.
But yeah, it brings me back to a memory where I first picked up Melee. And that was when they started just accumulating so much feature-wise to the series.
It brings... Yeah. God.
And I remember when I first played this game, I did not realize how many characters they had and how to unlock them was there's challenges basically. Like just you have to do this to get this character, whatever. I cannot tell you how many times I've stayed up hour upon hour in the night or I've cussed so damn hard just to unlock like Mewtwo or somebody. This is the exact same feeling. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm saying this in a good way. Like, it brings back those times where I was in high school. Like, just sitting in front of my GameCube and just unlocking characters and, you know, getting better at those characters. Enjoying what content the game had as a whole. Because, you know, like you said, there's so much change from Melee till now that they've just, within two other games, kind of, like, tweaked a little bit. You know, they have 76 characters, not including the new ones coming out in the next couple months. You know, they have 100 and something maps. Like, they literally put every single map in this game. And then some.
Yeah.
But also, like, there's adventure mode, there's the classic mode again. Like, you can view all the stuff you collected, and you can, you know, just customize. I mean, there's just so much to do with this game now. Like, it's unreal.
Yeah, man, like... You nailed it right on the head, talking about how it brought you back to high school and stuff. Like, this game, amongst the amongst the few titles that have come out like recently, Spider-Man included. It's a game that reminds you why you became a gamer in the first place, why you got into gaming in the first place, and it's just fun. It's a fighting game. Like, we have like the side view fighting games like Street Fighter and Tekken and all that stuff like that. But I mean, like, this to me is more engaging than those. It's much more
vibrant. Is energetic. Is just like beautiful. I mean, there's no other ways to explain it.
And I think the same can be said for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh my God.
That's something you and I have both been playing here recently.
You can get lost in that game. Just
he's not kidding.
An exploration. Just the Wild West is such a fantastic beast to tackle.
I have murdered so many people.
Dude, like
that's so way to break the good feeling. Like, it's so beautiful. I have murdered.
You can walk up to some random guy's camp and they're just like, back away, stranger. And I was just like, whoa, now I'm not here to cause any problems. And he pulls a gun out on you. I'm like, okay, fucker. Just shoot the fuck. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm just minding my own fucking business on my goddamn third horse, like traveling through town.
I just want to make friends. I want to talk to people and be like, howdy, partner. Hey, stranger. Just be like that. And he wants to be like, get the fuck away from me. I'm like, dude, why can't you talk to me like a normal human being?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot you in the face and take your food and your money. Fucking no, dude. No. I got it, okay? Red Dead Redemption 2 Terminator Edition. You walk up to the fuckers that are just kind of camped out. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motor horse.
My what?
And you just fucking shoot them.
Yeah. No, dude.
Fuck you, asshole.
I'll be back, buckaroo.
I'll be Buck. I'll be Buckaroo.
I'll be buckaroo. But no, there was one instance that I told you about, and I'm hoping you did the same thing at some point. I was riding my horse up to a campsite, and this guy did the exact same thing to me. He was like threatening me for no fucking reason.
I know where this is going.
He shot at me, and I threw my lasso at him and dragged his ass across the plain. All you heard was, ah! Trying to shoot at me. Ah! And then the little like chime hits whenever he dies, and I'm like, oh shit.
Finally.
Yeah. And I look behind him, and you see his body just like flailed out. It was so fucking fun.
He busted out the cardboard and showed you those sweet bone break dance moves.
Break it down, partner.
It's a hoedown throwdown, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, this game is fucking so immersive. It's not like where it reminded me a little, and same company, mind you, Rockstar. It reminded me of San Andreas Grand Theft Auto, where you had to actually like upkeep your character.
Mm-hmm.
You shave, you bathe, you feed, you smoke,
yeah,
like whatever it is.
You drink.
Yeah, you don't have to play the linear story mode.
Granted, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's very good. Like that's not even like a question. But my favorite part is being wherever you're camped out at. It gives you free range to go wherever you want. You can hunt. I killed a bear.
Mm-hmm.
I finally killed a fucking bear.
And Markiplier taught me how to kill with a lasso. Like, you can actually lasso the deer and then just stab them.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was really useful because I can save up on ammo and shit.
Yeah, because, I killed a bear with a fucking hunting knife.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I had to shoot him in the head, but I stabbed him in the fucking heart with a hunting knife and then shot him in the face. And I had a fuck ton of fucking hide and a bunch of meat and a bear claw and it's so crazy too. Like, if you leave a corpse, like if you leave an animal's corpse somewhere, you could come back to it and it'll still fucking be there. And I don't know if you've done this yet or not, and I'm not even sure if it's just me or if anybody has tried, but I could hear it start to draw flies
when
it
starts to rot because you actually look at the quality and it's like rotten. So
yeah, they weren't fucking around with rootin' tootin' shooting too.
Mm-mm. Blue dude bamboozle.
Was it old yellow feller
Endeavor or something?
Yeah, yellow feller Endeavor. Go buy it if you haven't, or if you haven't. If you want something different and fun, and take you back to the 1800s, like into 1900s, 1899 to 1906
The
or
turn of
7,
the century.
fucking do it. You too can be a rootin' tootin' shooting cowboy.
Yeehaw.
Then we got a trailer for Mortal Kombat 11. Everybody had been waiting for it, and the Mortal Kombat Facebook page had changed their logo or their profile picture to the golden or the yellow Mortal Kombat symbol, and I was just like, holy fuck. And then I think it was at the video game. Was it Video Game Awards that just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it got announced there apparently. And I mean, we got a trailer of Raiden and Scorpion fighting, which is fucking killer. No pun intended. No, I'm sorry, pun was intended. Fuck that. So it's very high def, compared to Mortal Kombat 10. Much more high def, obviously. I'm excited for this. I've been a big fan of the Mortal Kombat franchise for so fucking long. I mean, granted, it does kind of the same shit, but I want to think they may be bringing in some new elements to this one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they are.
One can hope.
I mean, otherwise it'd just be like a makeover.
Mortal Makeover Combat.
Scorpion's like, get over here and let me decorate you.
Like he stabs him in the chest with the chain, pulls him close, and he hits him with a fucking makeup brush, like clean across the face. You just hear,
your brows are fleek.
yes, draws on the eyebrows and fucking he slaps you with powder, and you just hear, and the whole one side of your face is just caked. You come out of it literally looking like the first Leatherface mask from Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the fucking white and the fucking red lipstick. God damn it. Video games, everybody.
See, that should make it less stagnant. It's just do some random concepts to the game. It's like, I did not expect that to happen.
Oh my god. Somebody out there, please do this. If you can mod this game, make it to where all their weapons are like makeup tools.
Makeover combat.
Makeover combat.
That'll be the next like live like TV series. Is like Makeover Combat. They literally fight to the death to look beautiful. Beauty's only skin deep. You're right, bitch. I'm gonna cut that skin off.
Beauty and Beast combat. God damn it.
Beauty and Beast mode.
Fuck yeah. So do that. But keep a lookout. Mortal Kombat 11 I think is coming out in April. I want to say they're coming out in April, which will be awesome.
Yeah.
So we talked about video games because it's near the end of our little podcast here. But video games, the reason we kind of ended on video games is because not next week, which is episode 50, fuck yeah, but the week after that, our flop 10 list is making its return. We have a lot to talk about on that one. And for right now, we'll give you just a little taste of what will lead into that list. It's going to be the flop 10 video games. So if you've listened to 10 things I rate about you, if you've listened to that episode where we did a flop 10 on music, that's kind of what we're doing on this one with video games. And to kick us off, and what really made us be like, yeah, we need to do this, is the entire Bethesda buttfuckery that's been going on.
With Fallout 76.
And then on top of that, the Blizzard announcement of the Diablo for iOS and Android. So if you want to hear us spew and wax poetic about that shit, just tune in a couple weeks and we'll have that for you.
Come over, have a drink with us.
That's right.
Listen.
Sit down, grab your grab your nylon bags and come over and have a drink with us. I know. I'm But yeah.
You're about to get 76 hate likes. Hate comments.
76 thumbs down for this episode.
Yep.
While the rest of you keep liking and subscribing and rating and reviewing and keep on being the badasses that you are.
And not have a fall with us.
Yeah, exactly. Don't have a fallout. Don't have such a cold shoulder that it becomes a blizzard. Please don't.
Don't get cold feet when you want to listen to us.
We love you.
We want you. Now.
Why?
Do it now.
Why?
I did not hit her.
I did not. It's a God damn it. Y'all go back and listen to that episode. It was fucking gold. That's all I got to say.
Yes.
But if you did listen to that episode or any of our Cult Cinema Showdown episodes, we are coming back next week for episode 50. Holy shit, dude. 50 fucking episodes.
God damn.
We've fucking made it.
We just keep on trucking.
We've made it. And look, okay, I don't know if any of you guys out there are like finding it irritating or not, but at episode 50, we are going to stop with the Roman numerals counting our episodes because I've seen people like, well, which episode is this? It's like, it's 45. It's like, really? Because it says XLV, and I'm just kind of like, it's 45. I'm just going to make these numbers. I'm just going to make them numbers from now on.
Episode L.
That's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be episode L, but it is 50. Just saying. And it's the 12th installment of the Cult Cinema Showdown series, and it's December. That means it's Christmas time, and we're going to be bringing you two modern fucking classics. Christmas Vacation versus Home Alone. Yeah. Because it's kind of like how we did in October.
Mm-hmm.
Hocus Pocus and Ernest Scared Stupid, which, I mean, there's a ton of movies you could do for that, but, you know.
Those two stand out the most for us.
Yeah, for us. And there's much like with these films. I grew up on both of these.
I mean, honestly, both those films should be pretty much everybody's staple.
Yeah.
At this point.
Pretty much. But we're gonna stick them head to head because, I mean, it's hard to pick between the two, but if you watch them back to back, it's like, okay, here we go. So be sure to check that shit out next week. It's going to be a fun time. Also, if you visit our fucking Facebook page, I'm going to put a link in the description below. Voting is still going on for the last Cult Cinema Showdown episode of December and of 2018. We need an opponent for Street Fighter. You can go cast your vote for Double Dragon or Mortal Kombat. And the winning vote, like the team that votes for the winning film, will get Super Media Bros buttons. We will announce which film won, and we will call your name out on air and be like, hey, send us your info, and we'll mail you some fucking buttons.
So tell us, who is the perfect match for Street Fighter?
Do it.
Because if you do, you win.
You win. Perfect. So, yeah.
Round one.
Fight! Because there's only going to be one round of this shit.
Yeah.
Voting closes on December 20th. So act now while your vote can still count.
Woo, doggy.
Don't be coming to me after the fact to be like, dude, I wanted this one. Be like, nah, fam. You gotta
No,
go vote.
take backsies.
Gotta go click that shit.
Yep.
You like it. All right. So follow us on social media, facebook.com/supermediabros. Yep, to go vote. Do that.
Go vote.
Tweet at us at twitter.com/supermedia_bros.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to instagram.com/supermediabrospodcast to look at our stupid pictures. You can't see what he's doing, but he is nodding his head.
And heart them.
Mm.
Just double click them.
Double click them.
Double tap.
Double tap that ass. Throw that heart react on that motherfucker.
And be like, this shit's awesome.
Yeah. Come follow us.
I need more of this.
We'll put more. We will. But come follow us. It's fun.
I wonder if I can... Oh, I can follow you too. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Is there anything they can... Oh, they make actual podcasts. Oh, my.
Mm-hmm. And as always, we have a link to our new episodes every week up in the description on the Instagram page.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been streaming us on Spotify. We just landed on Spotify last month. And it has been the coolest fucking shit to look on the stats and see the streams just boop going out there. It's awesome.
Yep.
It wasn't until then that I really figured out that Spotify has become like the fucking place to go for streaming.
The giant.
Yeah. But fear not, we are still on iTunes for all you Apple users out there. Or if you do happen to use Spotify, we're there too. Mm-hmm. We're on SoundCloud where our home base is. We are on Podbean, Stitcher Radio, Player FM, or any other podcasting platform that you can find us. Mm-hmm. Just come look for us, put us in your playlist, beat the fuck out of the microphone, and let us entertain you every week.
Mike.
Stop it! Microphone Tyson.
Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help. Got anything else, good sir?
Nah, I'm bone dry.
Bone or dry?
Hold on real quick.
Oh. Zip it up. Zip it up. Ah.
Give it up and zip it up.
Give it up and zip it up. That was a heroic Caturday night. Until next week, I'm Midnight Agent Raw. Shades on.
We're off.